So, wait a minute. So you're going to dunk the Twinkie into the sugar, and then you're going to melt the caramel and drizzle it on the Twinkie, and then you're going to drink it with the chocolate? Okay, so you're going to drink the chocolate milk. What's this extra cup of sugar for? Don't just shrug that off at me, Monk. It's a new year, and we love snacks. We're never going to get away from snacks. Last New Year we tried to lose weight, but this year we're just going to try to reduce and maintain. And one way to do it is we're going to try to go sugar-free and see if that's the way to be. Settle, Monk, settle. Let's do this. So as we mentioned, we will never stop having good snacks on this channel. That's sort of our favorite thing. We try out the new snacks, we let you know if they're any good. We come back, you give us a pat on the back, or you tell us, boy, were you wrong. Those horrible candy corn cupcakes were delicious. Wrong. But we're going to try to just thin it out. We're going to start the new year on the right foot, and if come February we're back into the Valentine's streets, so be it. But there are sugar-free alternatives, and today's just the beginning. We're going to go high protein, we're going to go gluten-free, we're going to have a bar with some diet drinks. But today we're just going to try a sugar-free. We're going to do a sugar-free day of eating. And we're going to start with some growing food, because you can't always just have snacks. So we picked up some Simply Jif. And this Jif has so little sugar in it, I'm wondering if it's going to taste like we're just eating plain peanuts. I don't know. Simply Jif. We all love peanut butter. Peanut butter isn't that sugary to begin with. It's usually got about 7 grams per tablespoon, or 2 tablespoons. But Simply Jif. And then we have Old Palmer sugar-free with fiber strawberry preserves. I don't know why it needed extra fiber. Maybe they're worried you're not having it on the best bread. And then we have some bread. It's bread, we got to take baby steps. We got to get the sugar out of our system. So we're not onto the whole wheat bread just yet. And we spoon our sandwiches around here. We just take them in and we're like, oh, baby, you're the best hoagie ever. And then we go, nom, 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 nom. And Monk likes his with extra banana. He's like a young Elvis in his prime. He has a peanut butter and nana sandwich with bacon. Hi. Alright, anyways. So, it's like that old test about telling somebody how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. 1, 2 slices of bread. Take the jelly. Now the serving size here is 1 tablespoon. We're going to start with 1 teaspoon and see how we make out. That's more than enough, so we're going to save the fiber, because we don't want to be running out in the middle of this video and coming back with a newspaper under our arm. Peanut butter, on the other hand, it allows for 2 tablespoons, so we're going to at least put like 3 teaspoons. So 1, 2, 3. Look at that. You got a lot of peanut butter going there, so you ain't going to be dissatisfied. Alright, let's see how the sugar-free alternative to a peanut butter and jelly sandwich goes. Texturally, there's a lot going on. The peanut butter is pretty sticky. Stickier than usual. I don't know how that's possible without the sugar. The jam sort of slides around your mouth. It doesn't absorb into the bread, and it doesn't really want to mix with the peanut butter. As you can see, I can take that apart, and there's no peanut butter in the jelly. There's plenty of jelly on the peanut butter. I need some milk. There's some nice fat-free milk. But you know what? Sometimes you want more than just milk. So we found some Oregon chai tea latte, sugar-free, a delightful sugar-free blend of rich chai spices and vanilla. Rich Chai was this guy that used to teach me Taekwondo. I don't know how he became a drink. But basically the preparation, for those of you that are uninitiated, like me and Monk, shake well. Sounds like one of those old heating pads that your grandma gave you when you had a sore tooth. Oh, my tooth is so sore. I've learned to really shake well when it says to shake well, because a lot of times stuff lives down here and it's got to work its way back through whatever the liquid is. I don't even know what chai is originally, but I'm assuming it's going to be a difficult drink. Alright. Oh yeah. So you want half Oregon chai and half milk. Smells spicy, like nutmeg and cinnamon and pumpkin maybe. Yeah, holy cow. That looks like something you'd cook French fries in. Either that or it looks like apple cider vinegar. I still got like a big hunk of that peanut butter in my throat. It's not the sweetest thing ever. It reminds you of peanut butter and jelly. And that's kind of like when you're an old person, you're like, I used to be able to eat apricots after 9 a.m. Not anymore, Granddad, so you need something to remind you of apricots. So now we gotta go half milk. Oh, look how rich and creamy, Monk. Oh, Monk. It's a taste explosion. I don't know, maybe. Right. So I got a peanut butter spoon, I got a jelly spoon. Absolutely delectable. Okay. Let's see how sugar-free Oregon chai really is. It's like drinking potpourri. I don't know if it's better with sugar, but man, it's kind of like eating a Yankee Candle. Ugh. Let yourself fall under the spell of our sugar-free blend of premium black tea, authentic chai spices, and vanilla. That was the Chai Fairy, I think, saying, get the heck out of here, put some sugar in there. Splendoriferous and totally guilt-free, because after all, that's what a me-time chai latte is all about, right? Woo! We believe in using natural, organic, and natural ingredients whenever humanly possible. Let's talk chai. Let's not. I'm putting this aside. It's like drinking like a pumpkin spice latte that got left out. I'm doing okay, Oregon chai. This peanut butter we might be able to feed the dog or Randall. What's the difference really? Alright, moving right along. We're into the fun stuff already. That peanut butter sandwich, not so good. That chai, not so good. But we're into some sugar-free treats, and this may be where we make hay. Everybody knows Hershey's. Well, Hershey's Special Dark has a sugar-free variety, and it looks like you can eat 5 pieces of this, have no sugar, 2 grams of protein, and just a mere 160 calories. Enjoy in moderation, because like when I was a kid, fat-free was a thing. We went through the store, we were going to do a fat-free video, we couldn't find anything that was fat-free. There were a couple of reduced fat crackers and a couple of diet meals in the freezer. But people see sugar-free and they're like, oh, I'm going to eat the whole bag, the bag included. But you do still have to eat in moderation, because there were also those fat-free replacements like Olestra, if you go and Google them. That'll put you in the number 2 for about 2 hours. So before we get crazy, you know how we feel about Hershey. It's got to have the imprint. Can't mess around. We'll savor it for just a second. Is it too late now to say sorry? Cause I'm cooking with my monkey. Do. He's having too much sugar all day. I'm worried about him getting the diabetes. Ooh. Oh yeah. Tastes like eating a handful of chocolate chips. And not even a semi-sweet. I know people like dark chocolate. You're probably not getting that much sugar in it because it still tastes like baking chocolate. I'm hoping that the next couple of candies we have represent a little better. So we're going to rinse out our mouth with one of my all-time faves, Chuckles. Ooh, Chuckles was Monk Monk's uncle. He worked for the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. And one time they left him in a crate that got on a train to Siberia. Monk got a postcard one day. He was running the entire territory. His name was Yukon Chuckles. These Chuckles, on the other hand, are 100 calories for about 10 pieces. There's about 2 servings in here, so you could eat the whole bag. Here's the thing, though. Usually you'll see aspartame or fructose or stevia is replacing the sugar in these things. This has sugar alcohol. 34 grams of sugar alcohol. You probably can't see that because the writing's so small. I'm worried that I may have a drunk monkey if me and Monk split these over an episode of the Minions. But only one way to find out. Okay, so they look like your usual Chewies. They have all the usual Chewy colors. This is green, which is for lime. We'll try one of each 4. Softer than it looks, which I'm happy about. Here's cherry. Here's lemon. Maybe the sugar alcohol is what's making them soft. And here's orange. They all pretty much taste the same. They don't swallow very well. I'm going to give this the old college try because I don't want to wash it down with chai or milk. Okay, there we go. By all accounts, I should eat a lemon and a lime and taste the Sprite. Let's see. Usually when I eat something fruity like that, I expect like a tang explosion on my tongue, especially when it's citrusy. You don't get that. With that said, it's alright. And it's not even gonna get you through in a pinch. It'll do. It'll do, pig. It'll do. Just like they said in Babe. Would it match up with a lot of our other candies? Probably not. But I don't mind it as a substitute when we're trying to watch our sugar. But Russell Stover, America's favorite sugar-free chocolate candy. Creamy caramel. Don't let me down, baby. I got a monkey with a sweet tooth who's going to go a little bananas. He's going to go a little ape if he doesn't get a good chocolate substitute with less sugar. Because if you've ever tried to give a lethargic monkey a diabetes shot... Sorry, my light just flashed before my eyes. Anyways. Caramel, chocolate, no sugar. Let's see what it's all about. Immediately, okay, and here's the stevia, which I like in my coffee. This one does have a stevia substitute. But I'll bet you dollars to donuts that that's dark chocolate. Can't be the milk chocolate because that's the one that's all full of sugar, but you taste more dark chocolate than you do caramel. This one's alright. This one's good. It's not like eating a turtle or anything, which Monk did out in the yard one day. I'm like, put him down! And he's like, I gotta have my turtle! And then I'm like, wouldn't you rather raise him? Then he brought him in the house and there was mutagen involved, and the next thing you knew it was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and Monk was a hero and a half shell. But anyways, yeah, good job, Russell Stouffer. That was delicious. I would take this over this Hershey's any day. We're gonna just melt these down and put this into chocolate chip cookies when we're back on the sugar. Now, my fondest memories of my granddad were making sundaes, and I said we gotta have a way to make a sundae if we're gonna go sugar-free. So here's what we did. We went out, we found ourselves our finest sundae bowl. Got us a spoon. Got us an ice cream scoop. And the good folks over at Breyers, came up with a no sugar added, sweetened with Splenda, 80 calorie per serving, vanilla chocolate strawberry. It worries me that they didn't call it Neapolitan. That tells me that like maybe the government stepped in and said there's too many chemicals in that to call it Neapolitan. They don't really call it ice cream either. They call it frozen dairy dessert. So if you looked at this at first blush, you'd say, oh, that's Neapolitan ice cream. No, friend, that's a no sugar added, sweetened with Splenda, frozen dairy dessert. God save us. At Breyers, we start with only high quality ingredients. Our dairy is all American. Our milk and cream come from cows not treated with artificial growth hormones. Our colors and flavors come from natural sources, and our vanilla and fruit are real and sustainably farmed. Quality since 1866. Then you got this cow over here, our milk and cream, no artificial growth hormones used on cows. Promise. You're going to have about 80 calories, 3 grams of sugar, 2 grams of protein, with every half cup serving of Breyers. I picked the wrong day to let Monk stop carrying his pocket knife. There we go. Is it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause I'm making a sundae with my monkey. Alright. Oh, we're in there, baby. It looks like real ice cream. It's got all that schmagee on the top. Like that time we ate the Twinkies ice cream. Oh, Twinkies. When are they going to come out with a sugar-free variety? Now we're going to go right across the top so that we get your strawberry, your chocolate, and your vanilla. I always remember when kids were like, I want vanilla, I want chocolate, I want vanilla, I want chocolate. Then there'd be a bunch of strawberry left over and my grandma would be like, oh, I love the strawberry, but it would be way too much strawberry. So we'll take another swipe, and we're in the Neapolitan-ish, frozen dairy treat-ish, sugar-sweetened-ish zone, brother or sister. So on top of that, boy, Monk, you're making quite a mess over here. We said, how can we have ice cream without a proper drizzled topping? We said we can't. We just can't. So we went out and we found Hershey's sugar-free syrup, genuine chocolate flavor, and it looks like this is sweetened with love. I don't know. There's a bunch of chemicals on there. This one can't go with the Simply Jif, because this is simply lots of good for you kind of stuff. And this is a big old bucket of chemicals. So let us see. Oh yeah, baby. But before we drizzle on our chocolate, we found some sugar-free fudge striped shortcake cookies. And we've had a lot of these over the years from our friends the Keebler Elves. but we have not had the sugar-free variety. 0 grams of sugar. It's got that good old sugar alcohol again, 10 grams. And there's no indication that it's sweetened by any artificial sweetener, but it's certified by the Glycemic Research Institute in Washington, D.C. Oh, it is sweetened with Splenda. So it's A-OK by the government's liking. Cha-ching! Let's get crazy with some cookies. Is it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause I'm making a sundae with my monkey. Do-do-do-do-do. Is it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause I know he's a monk now. He's gonna have cookie in his ice cream. Alright, monk. Let's see how delicious this strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, almost Neapolitan cookie. Oh, we almost forgot. Ew. Ew. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Mmm. It's good. Like, none of the flavors are especially rich. The strawberry stands out. The chocolate has that element of chocolate syrup that doesn't make it good on its own sometimes. It's that heavy alt chocolate taste. The cookies really do the trick. They make it a taste treat and a surprise in every bite because you don't know how big of a crunch you're going to get. This is a nice little sugar-free treat. If you want the recipe for this, just rewind the video and watch what we do. We just put ice cream, cookies, and some syrup. I mean, it's not like it's brain surgery. Monk over here is wearing his little hat, but that's just because he was going to make some kind of deep-fried Twinkie with a chocolate milk. We had to say no. We had to say no. I love you too much, Monk. You're my guy. Anyways, you can tune in every week on Saturday. And just let the good times roll. If you like what you see, subscribe, like the video, tell your friends. Don't forget, check out our videos and playlists. Last week we had an exciting time telling you about DVDs. Oh, and we watched Hotel for Dogs. Let's put it this way, there wasn't that sad of an ending. Because you don't want people saying, man, that was horrible. All the dogs turned out to be gone to pasture when they went to the Hotel for Dogs. Check it out. We'll tell you all about DVDs that we haven't watched and you weren't looking for. Every Saturday, like I said, we're here letting you know it's going to be our healthiest month. It's New Year's. We're going to find better ways to eat, and we're just going to do it right. So until next week, when we go, high protein! He's Monk. I'm Murph, and we'll see you next time we do this.